don't need a meal. You do. He knows he gotta feed you. He knows you're gonna be hungry off rip. I need a meal. A meal.
Girl, what? Okay. Hi my loves, Rollie, girl from around the way. We have culture, conversation, and community. In today's video, I'm coming to you all with a Zeus Network's One More Chance Season 2, Episode 11, child. I don't know what episode we on. This episode is called You, Me, Her, Her, and Her, Part 2. And so let's just hop right into it. So the episode kicks off with a really cute recap because, you know, last week they didn't have any One More Chance episodes or whatever the case. And we see the girls going to the new house and the girls are excited. This, that, and the other. Whoop-de-woo. They did a cute little montage like they always do. The first scene, very first scene, we have Yola and Bad Boujee going into the pool. They're all going poolside. Bad Boujee comes out. She looks great. Yola is already there. She also looks good. And they begin their banter. Yola feels confident. She's telling Bad Boujee, like, listen, we enjoyed our time. I ain't worried about other women. Bad Boujee makes a point to be like, yeah, well, you know, because me and him, we had breakfast. He ate strawberry off these lips and all this. You know what I'm trying to say in my phone sex operator voice, because that's what very much Bad Boujee gives to me. Somebody in my comments said that she reminds me, that they remind her of Tisha Campbell in School Days. Very much so. It's giving that, very much so. Yola's going off like, me and Rollie know him more than all y'all. We been around the block. We already know what's up with him. Bad Boujee's like, girl, it really doesn't matter. It don't matter that you know him, whether you think you know him or not, because I'm gonna win at the end of the day. It started getting into her age and she's just like, yeah, you're older than me. I already peeped that. And she was like, yeah, you know, I can teach you a couple things. And I was like, you better go ahead, Sharice. You better go ahead, Bad Boujee. I love that little comeback, that little cute comeback. Yeah, I can teach you a couple things. That's my new thing. That was cute. Let it be known. Represent for the 35 and older community. You know what I'm saying? Because what I'm realizing now, just experiencing a birthday, is all this shit, this time creeps up on your ass. So ladies, moisturize. Make sure you're hitting them smile lines. Okay, get that neck in your hands, girl. Make sure you keep it moisturized, supple, drink your water. I'm moving on because y'all know how I do. She goes on to say, well, I'm lying because I'm in the music industry. You should know that. You're a singer. And Yola's like, but why are you lying though? Like, let it just be what it is. What are you lying for? Because honestly, sweetie, your hands tell it all. Your hands tell all. She's like, my hands? My hands? What do you mean, girl? Yes, your hands and your neck is a giveaway for your age, period. Like, period. There's no other way to talk about that. Like, a lot of people moisturize their face. They forget to hit that neck because the neck goes. The neck goes like the face goes. So make sure you hit that neck and them hands. Yola's like, yes, the veins in your hands. I can see the veins. I can see those wrinkles in your hands. Very much like, sis, stop playing with me. Bad Boujee's not convinced. She's like, no, you think that I'm older because of the way I carry myself, not because of my hands, baby. It has nothing to do with the hands, girl. And she was just like, no, well, I mean, I carry myself well too. People think I'm older too. I'm 22. I'm like, 22? Bitch, weird. Girl, if I post a picture of me at 22, y'all chew my ass up. 22? Y'all, Yola is 22 years old, sis. When did she turn 21? I can't even. I cannot. She's not giving me 22 though. She does not give me 22. What y'all think in the comments? But baby, listen. They started talking about the whole mangina situation, and she was just like, I know that you went through something serious or whatever, and I know that shit with mangina was, you know, was wrong, because the conversation was going left and they kind of bring it back on track. Really, it was Bad Boujee. You know how the old heads be like leading a conversation. She was giving me very much like, I'm gonna take this, you know, in a different direction, and she did. And Yola shares that she had a miscarriage too, so they kind of bond over that, and that, my friends, is what we call trauma bonding. Okay. And Yola was like, I'm just trying to move on from that because I don't want to cry, because you know it is what it is. You know what I mean? She always has that hard outer exterior, which is really relatable, because girl, nobody got a time to be walking around with your heart on your sleeve and getting walked and trampled all over. Shout out to those at Astro World. What does that mean? Is that insensitive, girl? I love us for real. Bad Boujee essentially extends an olive branch and just says, you know, may the best woman win, and they just keep it at that. The next thing we have Rollie and Soldier, and girl, they was a mess. They were a mess. Rollie, she looks good. Soldier girl looked like she was, you know, soldier girling. And Soldier comes on like, I ain't gotta worry about nothing because I be with my man. And Rollie's like, girl, Yummy was with him too. That don't mean nothing. Girl, they love having Yummy in the fucking conversation. Go ahead, Yasmin Lopez, because you winning, sis. They always talk about you. Y'all haven't seen Yummy on Instagram? She is like super duper popping. Speaking of Instagram, make sure y'all follow your girl, because now I'm trying to like get on social media and stuff, because I was like playing all year long. But I'm being for real this time. Y'all follow me on Instagram and I'm follow you back, because that's the type of chick I am. Woo woo. They started talking about her puss. She was like, well, y'all keep talking about my puss this, my puss that. My pussy could have been trash at the end of the day, and obviously it's not. It's hitting, and on top of that, I'm a good vibe. Like, girl, don't you got the order backwards? I don't know, because I don't give none of what these girls are giving, so I don't really know how it works. But Soldier Girl is pressed on, knowing that that's her man, and they've been, you know, doing what they had to do. Rollie, you know, expresses that just because he leaves the door open for you to come in and go on him, don't mean that he's going to choose you, but knowing chance, he probably will. Rollie lets her know that, listen, he was tired of y'all talking about each other, going back and forth the whole time. Like, he was tired of that. Like, you need to come crazy. And Rollie had asked her, like, what was y'all talking about on the date? And she was like, pretty much a whole bunch of shit that bitches was talking about that they don't know about. And I'm like, that's the point she's making, though. It goes on to just say, y'all didn't even eat. And she was like, well, we had drinks. She was like, yo, that man didn't even feed you. And then she goes off to say, like, yeah, well, he gotta feed you because he know you need some meals. Rollie's looking at her like, girl, I need a meal. You was trying to hang in there. Like, it wasn't quick enough for me. Okay? It was very much like, it wasn't quick and witty enough for me to enjoy it. Like, Rollie was kind of on her toes, on her heels, but if you paid attention, Rollie was like repeating what she was saying. Soldier Girl is like a little slow. It was all right. I feel like somebody else would chew her up, both of them, you know what I mean, because they could have went crazy on each other. But it was very giving me like, follow the leader, you go here, I go here, you do this, I do this. Like, nobody was coming really original. But she was just like, you know, you're a queen. She was like, I'm a queen. She's like, girl, you're a joke. You're a joke to him. And it was coming off to me a little like a body shaming. And she was just like, cause you know, you're like 2 or 3, you're like 2, 3 chicks. And she's like, yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Like, yeah, okay. Like, it's a lane for BBWs. I don't understand. And this is why I hate when people come on to platforms and they do this representation that really doesn't represent the group. Let me just say this, like, I'm gonna just say it one last time. Like, BBWs, there's a lane for chicks like that. Period. Okay? And I feel like if you are a plus size woman, you are a big woman, or whatever the case, like, I would be pissed off if I was a plus size big ass woman. Damn, I ain't mean it like that. Y'all get what I'm saying? Like, y'all, I would be pissed off if I was a big chick and I see a chick on there, she's supposed to represent me, and she out here just looking stupid and played. That's why, you know, you just got to pick and choose how you want to be represented and showcased in this world and in this light, because you don't know who's looking up to you. And if you are a BBW or plus size, however you identify, even if you don't identify, but you, whatever the case, like, don't let that shit like even bother or affect you, because it's trash. And same for like with skinny shaming. I was shaming slim, like, that's whack too. You feel what I'm saying? Like, let women's bodies be women's bodies, period. Natural, enhanced, and everything else. You get what I'm saying? Like, move right along. Then they start talking about Mike, like, oh, you like Micah. No, I'm telling Chance, you like Micah. No, you like Micah. No, you brought him up. Like I said, they were really like, nobody was leading the conversation. They were following each other around like this. And then she goes off to say like, well, you know, that's my brother-in-law, so maybe we could be sister wives or something. Again, Soldier Girl, it's just not that bright. They talk about blended families and you wasted your time. And no, you wasted your time. This scene, I like to see more with Bad and Bougie and Yola, period. The next thing we have Mike and Chance. Girl, Chance is killing me with his knotless braids, okay? With his beads. See, I like his hair like that. And I didn't know he had an undercut. I should have known, because he only had like 2 or 3 braids hanging out of that bandana. But it's cute. Like, he's basically like, yeah, you know, Soldier Girl, you already know how I feel about her. Yola, they like, she ain't yodeling enough for me. And Bad and Bougie gave me more than what I can handle. And they talk about Rollie. Rollie tried to eat my pollie. Like, Zeus, y'all need to give Rollie her own show, period, because I think that it's a lane for women like that, and Rollie is obviously a fan favorite. She's entertaining, she won't be fighting and carrying on, but like, let's see some. I think that there is a lane. One of my subscribers said that too. I don't know, I can't remember who it is, but it would be like how VH1 did the Charm School thing. Like, we can see some of our old fan favorites, like even from the Cabaret, mix them in with some of the One More Chance girls, and like, let's figure something out, because we still want to see these chicks, not trying to like throw themselves on Chance, and he obviously doesn't want them. Like, let's see these women in a different light, okay? He goes on to say that Soldier Girl has too many kids, and I don't know about that, but Chance, you got 4 kids yourself. The double standards in this shit is pissing me off. Anyway, so he goes on to talk about Bad and Bougie, and was like, every time I see her, her knees look like she's buckling. She, you know, she needs some calcium for her bones or something. Like, and what do you need? Because you're 42 or 44, however old you are. Why do men try to give us, like, put these standards onto us? Y'all are so ass for that. Then Mike tries to, you know, cover up like, oh, you need to be with Rollie. And I mean, Rollie is really for you. If Rollie looked like Soldier Girl, I mean, he tried to say Rollie's a beautiful woman. Like, sir, what? If Rollie looked like Soldier Girl, there are so many problems with that statement that I am literally going to just skip right past it, because I know y'all ain't come here for what I'm about to give y'all. But sis, so we're finally at Eliminations, and Chance is like, Bad and Bougie, I really enjoyed this. Why'd I have to wait so long to get some love from you like that?
I had to take one of the last meals, so now you want to go all the way for the jumper?
Of course.
Did Yola show you some more love? Oh, she's still
I didn't hear no Yola.
Talked about Yola, like, I didn't hear you yodel. Talks about Rollie and was like, Rollie, I'm so sorry that I was just so tired. And she's like, yeah, I know. It's okay, baby. It's okay. He calls Yola first, and he sends her home. Point blank period. He sends Yola home. Yola looked great. She was doing this thing with her eyes, like, you gonna really send me home, Chance? Me, 22-year-old me? Yeah, I'm like, girl, you better work it. And, you know, Mike was like, well, he eliminated you. Why you ain't fight for him? And she basically was like, it's a lot of fish in the sea. Listen, I done got my clout off of this shit. My business is doing good. You know, I got this in the DM. So if he ain't with it, he ain't with it. I'm out. Peace. Love it for you, sis. Love that for you. I've seen Yola in a different light around about this season, because first season she was just like, eh. This season, I like it. He calls Rollie, sends her back, and then he calls up Soldier Girl. He tells her that he can't be with her, and then she's standing in the corner, I guess, and she's like, I don't want you to leave, or I don't want to go. She's like, no, if you want me to go, I'm gonna go. But you could tell she was hurt. Maybe it was good acting, I don't know, because we couldn't see her face. But she calls Soldier Girl back, and then that's when Mike was like, that's what Yola should have did. For what? For what exactly? Chance? Oh, okay. So she goes back in line, so they call Rollie up. Rollie is like, listen, you got chicks in here that's just trying to use you. You had Bad and Bougie in here posting stuff when she was with her boyfriend, on, you know, playing with her puss on OnlyFans. That shouldn't even been posted while she was in your house. And you got old girl, she got all these baby daddies. If you want that type of baggage, you know what I mean? Whatever. So he tells Rollie to get, you know, back in line, or maybe he just eliminated her at that point. Soldier Girl gets the hat. Rollie, you know, bows out gracefully, and she's like, Chance, this was your last chance. I'm like, girl, thank you. Please don't come on here for, you know, entertainment purposes, because that's essentially, they could have brought Mangina on. I mean, Rollie in the role of Mangina. It could have been both of them. She didn't have to come back on and do it in that capacity. You get what I'm saying? Like, we obviously knew that you wasn't going to choose her because you weren't attracted to her, but you used her for entertainment purposes. That's whack. Okay? Because she's a big girl. That was really the only reason why. I guess, I don't know, the twins, what's her name? Byeee was kind of like a BBW, but I don't know. I'm moving on. So yeah, that's the bottom two. We got Soldier Girl and Soldier Girl and Bad and Bougie. I knew it was gonna be them two. Some of y'all was convincing me that it was gonna be Yola, but I knew he was gonna pick those two, and I'm glad for him. You know, if he got any fucking sense, he would choose Bad and Bougie over this other girl. But we just gonna have to see. Time will tell. I want y'all to drop down in the comment. Let me know who y'all think is going to win. Is he gonna do the same thing and choose Yummy / Cheeks reincarnated, or is he gonna go with Bad and Bougie? And I like that she challenges him, like, well, what you gonna do for me, and what you gonna bring for me? Like, cause like, listen, it's a relationship. It's a two-way thing. It's give and take. It's a partnership. It's a union. Two things. Don't think that like it's all about the man. Girl, when, since when, and where? Anyways, y'all, make sure y'all give this video a thumbs up, like and subscribe. It helps me on this algorithm. Okay, thank you, appreciate you. Come again. As always, I'm sending you much love and light, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.